Have you ever woken up feeling exhausted, swollen, or just downright frustrated by constantly battling kidney issues, wondering if there's anything you can truly do to feel better? I get it. Recently, I had a patient named Susan who came to me desperate and discouraged. Her kidneys were struggling, her daily life had become a chore, and nothing she tried seemed to help, until we introduced these 6 essential foods into her diet. Within weeks, Susan saw noticeable improvements, and today she's living with renewed energy and hope. If you're suffering like Susan, you're probably overlooking crucial foods that could be game changers in your journey to better kidney health. In this video, I'll share exactly what those foods are, and pay special attention to food number 5, because it's not just powerful, it's surprisingly overlooked. Stick around, because the path to healthier kidneys starts right here, and you won't want to miss a single one. Let me tell you about a food that might already be in your pantry, but you probably never realized how powerful it can be for your kidneys: brown rice. Unlike white rice, brown rice is a whole grain, meaning it retains the bran and germ, where most of its nutrients are stored. It contains up to 30 times more antioxidants than white rice. These antioxidants play a critical role in reducing oxidative stress on your kidneys, which is one of the key factors in chronic kidney disease progression. But that's just the beginning. Brown rice is also rich in magnesium, fiber, and plant-based proteins, all of which support kidney function without burdening them like high-sodium or high-protein foods might. Compared to white rice, which is stripped of most of its nutrients and causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, brown rice offers a slower, more stable release of energy. This is incredibly important for people managing diabetes, a leading cause of kidney failure. And it's not just your kidneys that benefit. Brown rice supports heart health, liver detoxification, and even gut microbiome balance, all systems that directly or indirectly affect kidney performance. When the liver and gut are overloaded with toxins, your kidneys take on the extra burden. By supporting these organs, brown rice helps reduce that load and gives your kidneys room to heal. According to a comprehensive study published by the National Kidney Foundation, whole grains like brown rice are linked to better outcomes in people with early-stage kidney disease. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has also highlighted brown rice's anti-inflammatory properties as key to slowing renal decline. I once worked with a man named Carlos, a 58-year-old construction worker who was skeptical at first about changing his diet. But when he swapped out white rice for brown rice, alongside other changes, his creatinine levels stabilized within 3 months, and his energy came back. He was stunned that such a simple swap could make such a difference. If you're just getting started, try incorporating half a cup of cooked brown rice into your meals 2 to 3 times a week. It pairs beautifully with kidney-friendly vegetables like bell peppers, cauliflower, or kale. Add a splash of olive oil and a pinch of turmeric, and you've got a meal that's not only nourishing but healing. Now, if you think brown rice is impressive, just wait until we get to food number 5, because that one has a kidney protective compound so unique, it's barely talked about in mainstream health circles. Now let's talk about food number 2, and it might just surprise you: dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate, when consumed in moderation, can be a powerful ally in your journey toward better kidney health. One of its most notable benefits? It helps reduce blood pressure by an average of 5 mm of mercury systolic over 2.7 mm of mercury diastolic, according to a meta-analysis published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition. That's a big deal, because high blood pressure is one of the primary drivers of kidney damage. Dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids, potent antioxidants that improve blood vessel function, reduce inflammation, and support circulation. These effects lighten the workload on your kidneys by reducing the strain high blood pressure places on the delicate filtration system inside them. Unlike milk chocolate, which is loaded with sugar and additives, high-quality dark chocolate, with at least 70% cocoa, delivers health benefits without the added burden of excess sugar or fat. It also contains magnesium and iron, two nutrients often lacking in individuals with kidney issues. What's more, dark chocolate supports cardiovascular health and insulin sensitivity, both closely linked to kidney health. When your heart and blood sugar levels are in check, your kidneys benefit enormously. Take Marlene, for example, a 64-year-old grandmother with stage 3 kidney disease and a history of hypertension. She began incorporating a small square of 85% dark chocolate into her afternoon routine instead of her usual sugary snack. Over the next 3 months, her blood pressure dropped significantly, and her nephrologist even reduced her medication dosage. If you're wondering how much to use, stick to about 1 ounce, 28 grams, a few times per week. Pair it with a handful of unsalted nuts or a cup of green tea to enhance the antioxidant effects even further. Just be sure to choose varieties low in added sugar and sodium. Let's move on to food number 3, Brazil nuts. These rich, buttery nuts are more than just a snack, they're a potent source of selenium, a trace mineral essential for fighting inflammation and supporting immune and thyroid function. In fact, just 2 Brazil nuts provide over 200% of your daily selenium needs. So, why is that important for kidney health? People with kidney disease often have lower levels of selenium, which can increase their vulnerability to oxidative stress and immune dysfunction. Selenium helps activate important enzymes like glutathione peroxidase, which protect kidney cells from damage and slow disease progression. Brazil nuts also contain healthy fats, magnesium, and fiber, which support cardiovascular health and help regulate blood sugar, 2 key systems intricately linked to kidney function. There's real science behind this. A study published in the journal Biological Trace Element Research showed that just 1 Brazil nut per day significantly improved antioxidant status and reduced markers of inflammation in patients with kidney issues. Another study by the National Institutes of Health noted that selenium deficiency is common in dialysis patients and that supplementation may offer protective benefits. One of my patients, Darren, a 51-year-old with early-stage kidney disease and frequent fatigue, started adding 2 Brazil nuts to his breakfast every morning. Within 6 weeks, his lab results showed a reduction in inflammation markers, and more importantly, Darren said he felt clearer, lighter, and more balanced. If you're trying this yourself, keep it simple. 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day is plenty. Don't overdo it. Too much selenium can be harmful in large doses. You can eat them on their own, or chop them into a bowl of oatmeal or kidney-friendly salad. Food number 4. Spaghetti squash. Spaghetti squash is a game-changer for anyone looking to support their kidneys while still enjoying hearty, satisfying meals. Its golden strands mimic traditional pasta, but with a twist. It's far more kidney-friendly. One of its greatest strengths? It's naturally low in potassium, making it a safe choice for people with compromised kidney function who need to control potassium levels to prevent dangerous imbalances. But don't be fooled by its mild flavor. Spaghetti squash is packed with fiber, which helps improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar, all crucial for kidney health. High-fiber diets are also linked to a reduced risk of heart disease, which is a common complication in patients with kidney disease. Unlike refined grains or traditional pasta that spike your blood sugar and burden your kidneys, spaghetti squash offers a low-calorie, low-carb alternative that satisfies cravings while supporting overall health. One of my clients, Lorraine, a 67-year-old retired teacher, was struggling to give up her favorite pasta dishes after being diagnosed with stage 3 chronic kidney disease. When I introduced her to spaghetti squash, she was skeptical. But after roasting it with olive oil and garlic and pairing it with sautéed spinach and a sprinkle of Parmesan, she was hooked. Her digestion improved, she felt less bloated, and her potassium levels stayed in the safe range. To prepare, simply cut the squash in half, remove the seeds, and roast it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes. Once it's cooked, use a fork to scrape out the stringy flesh. It'll resemble spaghetti. You can top it with roasted vegetables, kidney-safe sauces, or even mix in those chopped Brazil nuts for extra texture and selenium. And trust me, if you're impressed by what we've covered so far, food number 5 is going to truly surprise you. It's one of the most underrated ingredients in kidney care, and almost nobody is talking about it, yet. Food number 5. Okra. Yes, that humble green pod you may have overlooked on the produce shelf could be one of your kidney's best allies. Okra is rich in folate, vitamin B9, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in cell repair and detoxification. What makes it truly remarkable, however, is its connection to kidney protection. A study published in the Jilin Medical Journal revealed that okra can slow kidney deterioration by up to 44%, particularly in patients dealing with diabetic nephropathy. Folate helps reduce homocysteine levels, an amino acid linked to inflammation and vascular damage when elevated. For those with compromised kidney function, this is a big deal. Lowering inflammation and improving blood vessel health helps ease the load on your kidneys and can prevent further damage. Okra is also naturally low in potassium, high in soluble fiber, and contains unique mucilage compounds that support digestion and blood sugar control. These qualities not only help your gut and heart, but indirectly benefit your kidneys by reducing metabolic stress and improving overall detox capacity. I'll never forget Maria, a 62-year-old woman with borderline stage 4 kidney disease. She started adding sautéed okra to her dinners 3 times a week, along with cutting back on processed foods. Her inflammation markers dropped, her blood sugar improved, and within 6 months, her kidney function had stabilized enough to postpone dialysis. For a simple prep idea, slice fresh okra and sauté it with onions, garlic, and a dash of turmeric. Or simmer it into a light stew with tomatoes and bell peppers. Aim for about half a cup, 2 to 3 times per week to start seeing results. But we're not done yet. The 6th food on our list is as exotic as it is effective, and it's packed with a powerful pigment that's doing wonders for kidney health. Stay with me. Food number 6. Blueberries. Tiny, vibrant, and bursting with flavor, blueberries are one of the most kidney-supportive fruits you can add to your diet. These little berries are loaded with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep blue color, and their incredible healing power. Anthocyanins are potent antioxidants that help protect the kidneys from toxic damage, reduce inflammation, and improve blood vessel health. Studies have shown that these compounds can positively influence kidney function by limiting oxidative stress, a major contributor to chronic kidney disease progression. Even more impressive, research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that a diet rich in antioxidant-containing fruits like blueberries could improve glomerular filtration rate, GFR, a key indicator of how well your kidneys are filtering waste. Blueberries are also low in potassium, making them a safe and sweet option for people managing their kidney health. They support heart health, blood sugar stability, and even cognitive function, benefits that compound over time and ease the burden on your renal system. One of my clients, Jonah, a 45-year-old software engineer recently diagnosed with stage 2 kidney disease, began adding a handful of blueberries to his breakfast smoothie every morning. Within a few months, his energy levels rose, his GFR improved slightly, and he told me he felt more in control of his health for the first time in years. For a quick and tasty way to enjoy them, toss a handful, about half a cup, of fresh or frozen blueberries into oatmeal, smoothies, or a kidney-friendly yogurt. You can even enjoy them as a simple snack on their own. Remember, healing your kidneys doesn't require an overhaul of your entire diet overnight. Small, consistent changes, like adding these 6 powerful foods, can lead to meaningful improvements over time. So start today. Your kidneys will thank you. Now that you've discovered these 6 powerful foods, I hope you're starting to see something clearly. Healing your kidneys isn't about rigid diets or giving up everything you love. It's about making smarter, more intentional choices every day that nourish your body from the inside out. Let's quickly recap. Brown rice provides antioxidant-rich whole grains that reduce inflammation. Dark chocolate offers blood pressure-lowering flavonoids and a comforting treat that doesn't compromise your health. Brazil nuts deliver a potent dose of selenium to defend against oxidative stress. Spaghetti squash is a pasta substitute that supports digestion and keeps potassium levels balanced. Okra is a folate powerhouse that's been shown to slow kidney decline. And blueberries bring powerful pigments that protect your kidneys and may even improve GFR. Each of these foods plays a unique role, but together, they form a protective shield around one of your body's most essential systems. I've seen firsthand how these small changes can make a big difference. From Carlos and his stabilized creatinine levels, to Maria delaying dialysis with the help of okra, to Jonah reclaiming his energy and confidence with a daily handful of blueberries, these stories aren't miracles. They're the results of simple, consistent steps taken with care and knowledge. If you're dealing with chronic kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or just trying to prevent future problems, incorporating even 2 or 3 of these foods into your weekly routine can lead to meaningful progress. And if you're already eating some of them, that's fantastic. Now you know exactly why they matter, and how to use them even more effectively. Your kidneys work tirelessly, filtering your blood, balancing minerals, managing hormones, and keeping your entire system in harmony. They deserve care. They deserve protection. And most importantly, you deserve to feel empowered, not overwhelmed, when it comes to your health. You don't have to do it all at once. Start small. Maybe you swap white rice for brown. Maybe you enjoy a square of dark chocolate in place of your usual dessert. Maybe you prep a batch of roasted spaghetti squash for the week ahead. These aren't just recipes, they're quiet acts of healing. And if you found this video helpful, I encourage you to share it with someone you love who might be facing similar struggles. Kidney disease is more common than most people realize, and the more we educate ourselves and each other, the stronger we become. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you're ready for more tips, recipes, and encouragement on your journey to better kidney health, I invite you to subscribe, leave a comment, or just let me know how these foods are working for you. Because the road to healing doesn't have to be lonely. And sometimes, the simplest changes are the most powerful. You've got this. And I'm right here with you.